Hey, we're celebrating Florida Beef Month. I'm Ashley Hughes with the Florida Beef Council. We have some awesome beef recipes that we're going to be cooking up this morning. We have some burgers, some steaks. We're going to talk about those and go ahead and get them on the grill. These are just regular ground beef burgers, but the really awesome thing about it is that they have beer in them. So whenever you're cooking up your Memorial Day feast, go ahead and booze up all your beef. We've got burgers, they've got just a little bit of beer, some Worcestershire sauce in them to give them a really awesome flavor. You just mix it right in there. We have a ton of recipes on the Florida Beef Council website, just floridabeef.org. This right here, this is going to be awesome. This is a skirt steak, and it's a tequila marinated skirt steak. So we've got tequila, we've got garlic, we have all sorts of awesome stuff in there, red pepper, a little bit of orange juice, so it's going to add some great sweetness. This actually marinated overnight, so that tequila and the orange juice is going to help to break down that skirt steak because it is kind of tough, but it's going to help to really tenderize it, make it super flavorful. So we're going to let these grill up for just a second. Going to season everything with salt and pepper. Whenever you're cooking with beef, you want to make sure there's salt and pepper on there. Cook all that up. Oh, if there was only smell-o-vision, this was fantastic. So Memorial Day is just a couple days away. So Beef Month has been an awesome month. We talk about everything about beef. These right here, even though they're boozed up, they're totally healthy. So they've got 10 essential nutrients. We've got tons of protein in this. Whenever you're having an awesome Memorial Day celebration, got to make sure you have protein because it's going to help you keep going, help keep your weekend absolutely awesome. So make sure that you've got plenty of protein in there. It's got B12. If anybody takes those energy shots, yeah, their main ingredient is B12, and beef has tons of B12 in there as well. So really, there are some great nutrients that you get out of beef. So not just delicious and awesome, but totally healthy too. So we're going to let these cook for just a minute, and then we'll come back and assemble all of our beefy dishes. Our beef is cooked and ready to go. We've got our skirt steak right here. We've got some burgers. These are our beer marinated burgers. I'm going to go ahead and stick these over here. So the steak, we're actually going to let that rest for just a second. Whenever you're cooking steak, regardless of what steak it is, make sure you let it sit after you take it off the grill. At least 3 minutes, 5 minutes, even 10 if you can swing it. You want to let all of those juices that are in there really settle back into the meat. Make sure it's going to be super juicy whenever you're done with it. So in the meantime, we're going to assemble our burgers. These are our beer bacon burgers. 3 of the greatest things ever all put together. So these are the burgers. We had beer in there, some Worcestershire sauce. We've got cheese. Use whatever cheese that you like. This is bacon that we cooked up. Really cannot go wrong with bacon, cheese, and a burger. They're ready to go. Put your favorite condiments on there. Barbecue sauce goes really good with these. If you've never tried it, I really recommend it. So with our steak over here, one thing to note, whenever you're cooking this, you want to make sure that you cut it against the grain. So if you're using a skirt steak or a flank steak, you want to see which way those grains run, and that means which way the muscle fibers go. So if you look, you can kind of see them running long ways like this. So you want to cut against that. So we're actually going to go in and we're going to slice it this way to help make sure that that meat stays extra tender. And we'll be good to go. So whenever you're getting ready for Memorial Day, enjoying Memorial Day, make sure that you have a really great time. Make sure to serve some beef, and your Memorial Day is going to be absolutely awesome.